Well, hello and happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great Wednesday. Normally, we would be here for Cruise Talk Live, but I wanted to stay in front of your guys' face while Bill Warmstrong is off enjoying his cruise out in where is he? Oh, the Japan. I am
Japan.
so jealous of Warmstrong. So instead, tonight we are going to talk a little YouTube. We're going to talk a little bit of content creation. But again, this normally would be that spot here for our best YouTube series collab. This award from Meet and I. So thank you very much, Meet and I, from Bill and myself for our Cruise Talk Live. But today we're going to do a little content creator corner with my friend here, Ron from the Fam Adventures. So how we doing, Ron? I'm going to
Doing
move
well,
up
sir. How are you?
box. I am doing well. I am doing well. I always love Wednesdays. Wednesdays, like I alluded to, I said it is normally Cruise Talk Live, so I get together with Bill and the closest cruisers and talk a topic about cruising. But today, I know you and I in the last couple weeks have been talking back and forth almost every day about YouTube, about going live, about content creating, about vlogs, and you are definitely one of those newer on the spot, on the scene, on the not on the spot, but on the scene, content creators that have definitely inspired me. I see that you now have your own live series. You're asking so many questions, and you're learning so much from all of the content creators and I guess friends that are around you. So I figured nobody better to sit here with for 45 minutes to an hour and just talk about content creating. And some of the wins, some of the losses, some of our questions, some of our trials, some of our tribulations. We'll share some stories, and I'm also going to share with you guys and yourself too, Ron, how to stream out on your own channel if you are streaming with somebody that has StreamYard that has a paid account. Or is paying. So we're gonna go through all that. But before we do that, let's see who has come into the chat for our little content creators corner. I figured it would just be some of the content creators, and it's fine if it's a smaller group. I like that. Nothing wrong with that. Dustin Anderson is here. Hello, Dustin Anderson. We actually got him up on a live stream not too long ago on one of his first live streams. So I love that. I love seeing more people come out of their shells, not having to go live or, maybe just posting videos or some shorts. Yeah. But I like seeing people come out of their shells. And, you definitely were one of them, Dustin and Ron both. OCV. Hello, OCV. Welcome in. Sup, beaches? How are you? How are you? And here is one of my favorite content creators from the knitting and crochet world. I bring it every day in the motivation world too as well. Hello, Kelly. Welcome in. Michael and Spoiled Mama. I was just watching you and Roxanne over on Roxanne's channel. Welcome in. Hey, Scott. CNS Travel is here. Hello, Sherman. Welcome in, one of my fellow cruise mates. We cruised to Hawaii together, and man, I'm watching some of your vlogs and looking at some of my pictures. Sherman, I want to be back in Hawaii. TJ's Destinations is here. Hello, TJ. Also, somebody that has been going live more now. I don't know if it's because of all of us or you're wanting to hop in the live pool. And we also got TJ on the match game. So it's great. It's great. I love it. Denise from Bone Tired Travelers, who I get to go live every other week on Thirsty Thursday. She says, Scott, Denise, I hope you are feeling better. And she also says, hello, Ron, welcome in. It wouldn't be possible without supporters like Danny D. Hello, Danny D. Welcome in, the best supporter. Life with Tanisha RN said, listening for a while I wait for my meeting in 30 minutes. Well, thank you for joining us, Tanisha. great content creator too. You want to get organized, you want to get motivated with getting organized, just watch some of Tanisha's stuff, which I've done lately because I need to get my butt in gear. I did my taxes yesterday, at the last day that I could do my taxes. So I'm in that part of my life where I need to get a little more organization and motivation. So I'm hopping my way over to Tanisha's channel, Life with Tanisha RN. Journeys with June and Brady. Hello, Journeys, June and Brady, my aunt and uncle. Hello. Just my aunt, though. Uncle Brady has his own account that he comes in under. M&T Living is here. Hello, M&T. Great to see you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Zach from Coker Culture, content creator, coming on the scene. He has been going live too as well lately with his Nerd Herd for about a couple months now, which definitely proud of you, my friend. Adventures with Roxanne, who again was live right before me, so thank you very much, and welcome in, Roxanne. Najuma Brown, hello, Najuma. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you. Great to see you. StreamYards changed again. Yes, they have. Little slight changes, honestly. Little slight changes. And we always want to recognize when somebody comes in on their personal side. Hello, Chris from Carnival Cruise. Personal side. Chris! I was talking to Chris yesterday on Messenger, and I thought I was talking to Liz because they have the same icon on Messenger. I said, oh my God, this is Chris. He was like, yeah. LOL. My good friend Mono, who I've been talking to, great supporter, our Mossy777. Hey, driving home and listening, y'all. Great spot for the show. Thank you so much for listening. Driving home, drive home safe. Kimberly Lavelle, a fellow cruise mate of mine. Scott, Ron, an entire chat. She covers everyone. Hope you're having a great Wednesday, Kimberly. Let's see. Carnival Cruise Addicts is here. Hello, Carnival Cruise Addicts. Great to see you.
Liz
is CCA. Let's see. There is Scarrow's Nest, who will be my trusty co-host for Thirsty Thursday tomorrow, so do not miss that. And a wonderful content creator too as well. A cruise content creator that teaches you how to do that with mobility issues and scooter and with scooters. He's great guy, great channel. Go over and check out Scarrow's Nest. Let's see here. Life with Tanisha RN said, Scott, you just made my day. So proud of you and thankful for the sweet comment. Well, of course, absolutely. You know, I know where to go for my motivation and get my butt organized. I just didn't want to get my butt kicked yet. But now, Tanisha, I need my butt kicked. So, you know, got to go over in your channel and get a little inspiration. Hello, JJ's Adventures. Hey, Scott, just found you. We're live. Yes. We were going to put it on hold for a little while because, again, Warmstrong is enjoying Japan. But I will hop up on some Wednesdays. Some Wednesdays I might take off. But, again, some Wednesdays I might pop up with some things like this. I know Ron had a bunch of questions. And I know there's some people out there that will also have questions, too, about content creating and going live and StreamYard. And, I mean, it's confusing. And as Ron alluded to the other day when he found out, what did you say? It's not that easy when you're on this side and you're clicking everything and you're making everything go flash and making all of this here. Let me play. Let's see. When we do all of this funky stuff, give me something funky. I need something funky. Like Mr. Greg. Like, oh, how do I do that? But you can also hear me, right? Or how do we do this? How do we show that Chris loves sausages like that? All right, crispy sausage balls, and I think I know the sausage king.
shining so bright. So next time you.
Yes, and that's also what you and I were talking about on your was it yesterday that we were live? Yesterday?
Yes,
2 days ago? Yesterday.
Yep.
God, nobody make fun of me for that one. Yeah, all the days are melting together.
Yeah.
But yes, there are different ways to show media, and those actually are kind of two different examples. And then that was in where you see the video clips where I was showing you earlier on StreamYard. That is where that is, and I know you can't do that with your with the free version, but with the paid version. But this is actually what they call an overlay. So much like when Greg was on the screen and you could still hear us, if I put I'm going to do this one, Chris and Liz on the screen, they're frozen. Chris and Liz, you guys can still hear us. That Chris and Liz are pondering about sausages, and you heard Ron's little giggle there, so you could still hear us, and that goes in overlays. And there's a few things that can go in overlays too, Ron, and also everybody. That's where you can store your GIFs. As you can see, Homer is disappearing in the bush, but that is just a GIF with nothing behind it, right? So the background. Right, when you look for these things, I think it's it's a GIF, but you'll see there's nothing behind it, and this will play like this. Otherwise, you'll see some white, and it won't have the same effect. Same thing with exactly. You'll see the border around it. Same thing with SpongeBob here, right? And it is a little trial and error. This is a little trial and error because there are some that look like they are like SpongeBob is, where there's nothing around. You go to load them in StreamYard, and you can kind of see the border and stuff around them. So, but again, as we figured out, I didn't even know this, but as we figured out, this overlay section of StreamYard is not available to the free users. It's only available to the paid users. I am only the one level up, so I forget exactly what level plan that is, but I believe I pay about $45, $44.95 a month for this StreamYard basic plan, basic plus, basic premium. I don't even know, but I pay about $45 a month, and that lets me load 100 clips of media in the side. So whether it's the sausage GIF here, right, which is an overlay, I get a combination. It's not 100 of each. I wish it was. Or super chats. That, or, right, and this is going to look a little weird. I'm going to change it back, but if I wanted to put me and Ron in a background with the match game, that's also considered a piece of media. Let me put it back. I like that background. Like that. Or this one, like this, like if Ron did some good and we went yippee, yippee, aka background music, yippee for the background music. So I have, so that is actually good because that actually is not stored in any one of the side of my 100. So I got 101 today. I just have to say, Ron, hit that button. But yeah, all of those are stored, and it kind of, in a way, depending on how many lives you do, and this is me talking to myself, you do have to end up deleting some and reloading some. But I have in my 100 most of the ones that I use on a weekly basis that are pretty mainstream or alternative intros or outros. Like I still have this one from the
supplies.
So I will be deleting that one because I won't need it after the effect is gone. Let me see what you guys are saying. If you guys have any questions. But does that sort of kind of make sense to you in a way, Ron?
It does.
Media popping up on the screens.
It does. And we played around the other night and I found out some things about it. And on this end, when you go to a screen where you can't hear us, it actually pops up there and says mic is muted. So that was pretty cool.
That is correct. Scrosnet says, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I am looking forward to tomorrow too, my friend. Definitely. Let's see here. Danny D is being the best in sharing Mr. Ron's link there with everybody. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. It's perfect timing. Roxy was asking me stuff earlier, and I said Scott would be a good person to talk to. Well, here I am with all my content creators. I love it. I love it. Denise said, I'm learning. I'm learning. Yes, you are. Every single week, every bi-weekly, you are learning every single week when I get together with you. Travel Cake Trips is here. Hello, Travel Cake Trips. Welcome in. Welcome in. Still have to send you that email. But yeah. I definitely will. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. A GIF. Yeah, you know, one of those.
Yeah.
Not GIF like peanut butter. Not GIF like the peanut butter. It is cheaper if you pay by the year, and if you have a little bit more money to do that, I definitely suggest it. But me, my poor self has to do it bi-monthly. So or. Now I'm thinking bi-weekly, bi-monthly, but now I have to do it by the month, to pay by the month. Sorry. Going to work. I already regret it. I miss you already, Denise. I miss you. Is it crunchy? I don't know. Yes, being able to hear is crazy important, but if not, content creators, please turn on the CC button for subtitles and captions to that are available. If I can't hear you, I will stay. Ooh, interesting.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Very, very interesting. And you can easily do that. Turn your captions on. And I've played with a few videos that actually have that too as well. So that's great feedback from someone who watches and consumes the content from all of the content creators. I know you're out there watching everybody's video, Kim. I know. Sharon, hello, Sharon. Hi, Controversial Cruising. I can't stay for long. I'm not feeling well. Oh my God. I hope you are feeling better. All the prayers and wishes to you. I deleted all of the Haktua after she got in her little scandal. So I read that, and yeah, no, out of here, Haktua. See ya. Let's see here. Travel Cake Trip says, which systems are you talking about? Sorry, we're just coming into the live. So for the next couple weeks, I don't know if I'm going to do it every Wednesday, but I probably will until Warmstrong gets back. We're going to do a little content creator corner here. Whether Ron joins me, I might bring another content creator up here. And we're just kind of talking the ins and outs of going live on YouTube, content creating, and it doesn't have to just be YouTube. It could just be content creating in general. That's why I kind of left it kind of broad. So yeah, we were just in general, we were talking about StreamYard and loading all of your media assets on the side. And again, that was for paid users, not for free users. Ron and I found out that I don't think they give you any media assets for free users otherwise than the ones that they provide you on the side that are, right, just there. So
I am able to download the one of the backdrops too. And
okay.
I think I've got 2 of them on there. So that makes me think, remember it said I could only have 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if this counts as one and my other one counts as another one. Because I think I have a background too. I need to look at that. Could be that 4. So yeah.
Could be. Yeah, and this measuring, it actually took, I believe I got Denise to come on here one time before Thirsty Thursday, and I actually screenshotted this to measure the circumference of the circumference. That's not a circle, dumb. The measurements of what's on the screen, so I could have, the perimeters and the borders, shine out kind of, and it looks like it's supposed to be. But the other things that you could do too, and you can, I don't think free users could do this, but I can change us to little floating bubbles. I used to do this on the Conscious Cruiser. I will the next time. Someone said, you forgot to do the floating bubbles? You like the floating bubbles? Or we could go to squares if you want to just be a square. We could be square podcastaways, right? Or we could go back to this. Or we could go back to that. But I don't know if I like orange. I like blue. So we'll go to that.
Blue.
Yeah.
I like blue.
Cool. So yeah, we could do that, and you can play with the shapes too as well. All right. I got sidetracked. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Who else came in? Jen Cohen came in. Hello, Jen Cohen. Welcome in.
Hey, Jen.
Glad to hear you have made it home. Great tip on the caption button. Yes, great tip.
Yeah,
10%.
I like that.
What? No more forever? No, she got in trouble, man. She stole a lot of money from a lot of people. Can you use a personal picture for the backdrop? Yes, you can. You can actually use any picture you want. So these actually here, TCT, Kathy, these are all pictures that I have taken on off of the internet or I've made myself. Like you see the Sea Wave Lounge here. Okay. See Match Game. You got Match Game. You can't really see them because we're on the screen. This is the pre-show for Thirsty Thursday. That's my podcast. So those are all technically personal pictures. If you wanted them to just be a picture of you cruising, you could. But you also have to keep in mind that you might not see it because there's either going to be one person on the screen, which will make it big and you won't see any backdrop, or there'll be 2 or 3 people and you're not really going to see a lot. So that's why I don't take too much time into the backdrop because you're not going to see it unless it's something like this where you can obviously, clearly see. And I did this with intention. Parallelogram, stop confusing me with shapes, Ross, with shapes. Okay, so we have gotten down to the bottom. So what I also wanted to do too is I wanted to show on the screen how to stream to your channel because I've been asked this a bunch of times, and this goes for anybody who ends up coming on the Match Game to be a guest because I will be the host for that, and I will be sending you a StreamYard link, much like I did Ron for this live, and you will have the option to stream to your channel. And then again, that is a paid option, so you can't the free option, but I did want to show you how to do that because again, I've been asked quite a lot. Let's see here. Howdy, y'all. Hey, y'all. Welcome in, Blaine. Welcome in. Let's see. Chris has a quick question and says, how do you do a green screen? So green screen basically is an actual green piece of screen that is behind you, and then the image that you pop up will not disappear because there is a green screen that holds that image. Have you ever seen anybody that here I don't have a green screen, and if you don't have a green screen and you try to put a background on yourself, this is what you're going to see. Let's see. Doesn't like mashed potatoes, right? Don't ask me why I have a background in mashed potatoes, by the way. But,
No.
right? So you see how I'm and you see how Ron is not like pixelated or moving, right? Because he's got a green screen, and I'm floating into the mashed potatoes. Like, what's that? That's my microphone, but you really can't tell because it looks like I got a little blurb of mashed potatoes right there, and also my face, right? That's because I don't have a green screen. So that's how you can tell that somebody doesn't have a green screen. But how do you do a green screen? Well, you pick up Mr. Amazon and you get yourself a little green screen behind you, and then you don't have to worry about that. But if you have a nice background like me, which I block 90% of the time, you don't need a green screen. But that's how you do a green screen.
Scott, hey, you've got butter on your shoulder.
There you go. Is the live webinar panel discussion part that we see from StreamYard app, the word in orange and white? No, that is actually something. This is something I created for this live series. I've used it before. I used it with Carnival Cruise Addicts. I used it with Sea Lake Journeys. I used it with Ron, but I use it basically when we're talking about YouTube or content creation. But I actually created this in Canva. So it took a little while. It took a little trial and error for sure. Tanya! Hello, Tanya. Welcome in. I am excited about to.
Ooh. Hey, what you got?
We're about to drinky soon. after this, I have a real green screen, but we never use it. See, we never use it. So I know you. Yeah. I don't know. I'm back and forth. I'm back and forth on the green screen. I think it's really cool. And obviously, if you're going to use a lot of backgrounds, I think it's beneficial to get so you don't look like you're, all over the place. But they're cheap. And honestly, I kind of like that too. And I got a bunch of stuff. God, if that ever fell over, whoo, I'd be done for. I would be done for. I need a green screen. Wait, what does that say? I need a green screen to rearrange my office. Oh, wait. I need a green screen or to rearrange my office. Okay, got it. Love Canva too. I love
Yeah.
Canva. See? Yeah, he's drowning in the mashed potatoes. Save him. Save him. Yeah. Oh, how do you use the virtual green? I've never heard of a virtual green. Well, I guess it would kind of be the same thing, but yeah, I don't know. The green screen would just it'd be on a stand behind you. It literally looks like a green screen. Oh, there's Jeremy Hatz on a mission. I love this channel. I love this mission that Jeremy is on. It's amazing. Let's see. It gives you the option on StreamYard. Oh, the virtual. Yes. So that was what I just did. That's what they call the virtual. It's not a virtual green screen. It's a virtual background in StreamYard. But again, if you don't have a green screen, you're going to look like I did in the mashed potatoes, Tanisha. So in and out, in and out. Yeah, a lot of people have the green screen, but they don't use it as much as they thought. So we like our live background. So many content creators on there. And yeah, you guys have done a good job to have that wall on the back. So
They've got probably one of the best. I actually watched a earlier video from them, and their wall wasn't full compared to what it is now. So yeah, Chris, Liz, y'all have done a great job on that.
it's really going to benefit somebody that can't have somebody see behind them. Yes. Right. That if you, let's just say you don't have a wall back there, right. And you're streaming into open space, right. It's better to get a green screen because then you can put different backgrounds. But for someone like that has a set up background from like most of you do, right. There's no reason to get a green screen. To have it as an accessory, sure, cool. But to go out and get one, I don't think it's necessary. Okay, so let me show you this. Thank you, Carnival Cruise Addicts, for helping me with this. So let me share my screen. I am going to pretend. Let's pretend for a second, and so I don't mess everybody's face up. Let's just do this. We're going into the Seawave Lounge for a second. I got the keys. Don't tell anybody. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, where is the fake live? Okay, so there we go. We got this fake live pulled up. Whoa. Whoa. Shoot me to the side here, bucko. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. Okay. So this is what you would see if somebody sent you a link to a back room or a live into StreamYard. Okay, this is what you would see before you went live. This live is set up for sometime in October, but let's just say it was tomorrow. Let's just say, for instance, I was Randy from Scrow's Nest, okay? And I just got the link from Captain Controversy, and I am ready to go into the Seawave Lounge tomorrow, okay? And Captain Controversy pays. So does Chris and Liz from Carnival Cruise Addicts, so thank you for this. I am going to stream to my audience. And again, once you see that when I stream to my audience, I have my little destination button here. I will click myself. There is only one destination, which is myself, Controversial Cruising. It will stream to my channel. Let's just put fake live. Okay. TTT, put this one fake live. Okay. Here we could put any description we wanted. It could be different from the person who is hosting it. You have your own description. Okay. Thumbnail. If you wanted to choose a thumbnail, you can also go here and choose a thumbnail. The time you cannot change because that is determined by the person who is hosting. Let's see. Oh Lord. Let's do this one. Okay, cool. Boom. Okay. This is about Half Moon K, but it's really not. But we're just going to apply that. Okay. You can see that here. This went down. And if it was the same thumbnail that you wanted to use, like if I was sending Randy the thumbnail for tomorrow and he wanted to use it so it looked congruent and it looked like we are obviously hosting the same live, but so we had the same thumbnail so we didn't confuse people. Let's just say that was the same thumbnail, and I click Save Changes. Once I click Save Changes, and Liz, after I stop sharing this, you can delete it. But once I do that, you will see up in the top right-hand corner is my little logo there that says Controversial Cruising Fake Live. But again, you could have named it anything. So that is a quick synopsis and a quick little how-to. Stop sharing there. I don't know why this takes so long, but a little how-to in going live or streaming to your channel when somebody that pays for StreamYard sends you a back room and you want to stream it to your channel. Now you have the option to, if you are a guest on somebody's channel and it just doesn't work with your niche or work with your channel, you don't have to. There's no pressure. Obviously, right? You're gonna get watch hours for it. You're gonna get the watch hours for the people that show up to your side. So I guess there's no real negative thing about go streaming to your audience, other than I guess maybe if it just doesn't, I don't know, work with your audience. I always don't stream to my audience, so don't take any offense if I'm ever on your show and I don't stream to my audience or anything like that. So it's just if you feel like you want to, you can, and you don't want to. And again, we always say that when we're doing the match game or Thirsty Thursday, don't feel like you have to stream out if you don't want to. You don't have to, and if you want to, be our guest because I pay for it and you can. Let's see here. So Life with Tanisha Aron, basically a green screen is like a green sheet. Yeah, like a sheet, a screen that you actually hang up on your wall. It comes with a base, and you can, and then you can use all images without, going out. Let's see. I don't need a screen to make it green. It's green stream instead. When I start. House of X is here. Hello, House of X. Welcome in. Welcome in. All jokes aside, we purchased a tapestry for our backdrop when we went live. Oh, that's a good idea. I have a tapestry hanging up. That's a good idea. Basically the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Good idea, Blaine.
It's got his logo on it. It's pretty cool.
I like it, Blade. I like it. Hello there, Cheryl. Cruising is fun anytime. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, look. Perfect time to show a super chat. Great info. Thanks for sharing with us. Well, thank you for being the community with the most. You guys rock it. Give them the proper. If this was Cruise Talk Live, we got this. Yeah. Thank you, Jen. Owen. I appreciate that. And yes, that 15 seconds while you can't hear us. So we always take a sip or scratch our head or, do something like that. So you guys can't see us. It's our 15 seconds. You get that when you host. Let's see. Ohio Travels with Chris says, Scott, Chris. Fart. Yes, I do. Oh no, I think I deleted the fart sound. I deleted all the funny sound. I needed room for that John Heald show. So that John Heald show took up a lot of deleting. I almost deleted that.
Where the hell did you come from? 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 Where the hell did
this one's a good one. Oh, I downloaded this one for Denise. So Denise, we're thinking about you. But
Would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Yeah, and Friday, you guys know. That what's the hashtag? IFYKYKYK. If you know, you know. We'll
If you
see
know,
you on
you know.
Friday. I believe Vicky will be our guest. Vicky and
Mushy.
no, we fart during those. Oh, you fart during the that's
Uh,
a good tip. I think that's the best tip of the live right there. You just let out a little gas when the 15 seconds. That's a great idea. I like it. Next purchase a soundboard. Yes. Honestly, that is one of the purchases that is on the horizon. Maybe not the Stream Deck, but something similar to it, because then I can offload all of those music clips and I can have some over here. The real important ones, and then obviously the stock clap and, and, all those other, that was such a weak laugh. Jen Cohen's laughing at me. Yes, I would be laughing at me too. Okay, so let's see. Do you have any more questions, Ron, for me or anybody else in the chat, or for anybody in the chat, about going live, about YouTube, about streaming, about content creating, about editing, about anything, before we let the good old people of YouTube go take a wee wee, as Eddie would say?
I don't. My notes from the other night. I
I love
found
Eddie. I love it.
Liz mentioned tags, and so I had to research those. I found what she was talking about,
Yep.
and the way YouTube portrays that, if you have something that may not be spelled normally, gray, the color gray versus, I don't know, the street gray, you can type that in there. But I also am testing some things to see if they can use that for tracking, because our name has a number at the end. And if everybody just sees Da Fam Adventures, if they don't catch that number at the end, they may not be able to find it. So I actually went in there and put that in the tag so that if they search for it, hopefully that the algorithm will say, hey, is this what you're meaning?
Okay. Well, also make sure when you're doing the tags, it's important to tag things that are specific to that video.
Yes.
And you'll see there's I think this is a vidIQ thing, but I don't think there's a little rating next to it, but on mine there is, because I pay for vidIQ. But there's a little rating there that tells you how, I guess, how on a scale of 1 to 100, how searched that word is as far as in the SEO world. So 69.4 is really, really good. 34.7, not a lot of people are searching for it. So it's not necessarily that you have to change your title, and not necessarily every tag is going to be in your title, right? But those tags are helping those people that are, Carnival Magic, February.
Yes.
It's helping that. Right. It's helping all of those people, SEO, search engine optimization, right? When a person that is consuming the content opens up the platform, right, and types in whatever they're typing and searching for, right? How general or how broad is that person being, right? Carnival Magic, cabin 9715, right? Dirty sink, right? Imagine it was like one of those viral rooms that had like a chip in the sink or a dirty sink or whatever, right? You would put, dirty sink cabin or cabin with a dirty sink right in those tags, right? So when people went to go find that viral video or viral something about that cabin, right? 935, every time that was searched, right? That would come up. So that's why tags are important. And whenever it says boost this video, I always boost this video, and I make sure my tags are very general and centralized to that video, right? And sometimes I'll do it in a different way, and sometimes I'll delete tags. If they just come in at like 29.1, I'm like, nah, that's crap. I'll delete that one, and I'll try to find a better way to say it, or a better centralization and a better tag in general, right, to put on that video. Right.
Yep.
And not saying that you can't go back and change it once you click OK, but it's just it becomes a pain. And how do you remember that? Right. So
how do you remember it?
you don't.
Yeah.
So the tags, yes.
The ones for us that are starting out, whatever you said, IQ, VIQ, or whatever that is,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that. And so is it something I'll get later? Okay, I don't know yet, but I think I asked you, how are you monitoring trends? How do you know what's the next big thing before the next big thing hits?
I think using the tool that we all use and using the internet, right? I mean, I think the For You page or your suggested page on any app, on any social media that you're consuming, right, will give you the popular trends, and then you kind of just niche it down to the specific niche, right? I mean, in the cruise world, you're going to hear it. You're going to first hear it from either right, the bigger cruise vloggers, or you're going to hear it from the news, or you're going to read it on the internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and it depends on how much you're immersing yourself in that niche or that content that you want or that trend that you want. But again, you go digging far enough, Google will tell you every day the daily trends of the world, right?
Right.
And then they'll tell you the daily trends of the United States and a generalization of what people are just opening Google and typing in, right?
Yep.
And then you go from there. Right.
And then
And
you go
I've even done some trivias based on trends, right? Because my trivia, yes, while it is cruise, I make you feel like you're in a virtual cruise lounge. It's not cruise trivia every week, right? So sometimes, let's just say Val Kilmer, right? When Val Kilmer passed away, actually credit to Liz, she actually said, "Hey, you should do a Val Kilmer trivia because he just passed away." Right?
Yeah.
Like obviously Val Kilmer he's an amazing actor, and two, right? You hit the iron while the iron's hot, right?
Yes.
Or typing in Val Kilmer. And hey, you might find some people on YouTube that just type in Val Kilmer because they want to watch videos, and all of a sudden Val Kilmer Thirsty Thursday, and they're like, what the heck is this? And they pop on in, right? Now you're starting to get into the search engine, right? And the optimization just a little bit more. So that was great forethinking by Liz. And her and I do that back and forth every single day about both channels. It's ideas for my channel. She'll send me ideas and back and forth, and we'll ping back and forth. And that's why it's great to have a community like this and an outreach and friends and other people to rely on other than yourself, because sometimes you go, Scott, that was a horrible idea. You're like, man, it just sounded so good. You're like, yeah, but not, dude, just, we're good. Like, oh, okay. I got it. And you need people like that. And you need ideas like that. So Chris actually says, and this is actually something that you pointed out to me. Do you like your mic on screen or off screen? Question is for both of you. Ron actually asked me this question a while ago, and for me, it has to do with the character and the part that I'm playing on that given live. Right? If I'm here with Bill or I'm here with Ron and we're having a serious conversation about YouTube or we're having a serious conversation about cruising, right? It's going to be more of a podcast formation or more of a talking where you're going to see my mic, right? This mic is still on for Thirsty Thursday and for the match game. It's just back here, and the other mics that are back here are here. Right? Because that all plays part of the effect of you guys feeling like you're in the Sea Wave Lounge, right? The mic that Greg has sent me twice and repainted, and my Thirsty Thursday mic that I hold, right? Again, I've told you guys multiple times, I don't care that you guys know those mics are fake, right? But what's not is this guy, right? So honestly, I really don't think it matters too much, but if you are doing something special, like you're doing a trivia or something like that, like, I don't know, Traveling Fools pulls it off well because he's got the one that hangs above his head, but I don't know. For me, if I'm doing something of a production like Thirsty Thursday, right? You're not going to see this. This is a desktop mic. This is to catch my voice, but it's not always going to be in screen. But good question. Ron, what do you think? Or what do you feel?
I'm still learning. Y'all can't see my mic apparently. It's sitting right here. So I don't know. Does it matter to me? I don't think I have a preference yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does the system give you step by step on how to upload videos while streaming? So I upload the videos while streaming. I upload them well before. So like today's live webinar that you see here, I uploaded that actually at work, and then the live stream intro that you saw, I used that when I had Chris and Liz up last, so that's why you saw Chris and Liz at the end of that intro, because I didn't have enough time to edit it. But that I also used before too as well. But I re-downloaded that because I had since deleted that from my StreamYard, and I actually uploaded that at work. Because for me, when I get home and I'm ready to put on a show, I want everything to be ready. I don't want to have to scramble at the last minute. I don't want to have to go, oh, where's the intro? Where's the outro? Where's the clip I want to play about Santa? Where's the clip I want to play for Danny D? Like, I don't want any of that. I want it to be there. I want it to be in sequential order. And all I have to do is sit here and deliver and entertain you guys or talk a topic with you guys back and forth. So I need things to be, easy and set up, and I do that on my own. And sometimes there's been times when you guys can see when that captain hat is half on, that I'm just like, he must have just got home 2 minutes ago. And believe me, I'll be honest, it happens. We're all humans, right? You can use vidIQ for free, and they give you tag recommendations. Yeah, they do. So
is that what you said a while ago?
Yes.
Was that what you? Okay.
So vidIQ, I use vidIQ as like it's a search engine optimization software, basically, that integrates with your YouTube. It will help you with titles of videos. It will help you with tags on videos. It will help you with content ideas. It will help you with a bunch of things too. Thumbnail ideas, tips and tricks, and it's really good. Another one called TubeBuddy. I don't know. For me, my preference is vidIQ. I have used both. So, and I know there are people that stand by TubeBuddy, and I'm not talking down about either one. So, how do you put up a private members only video for those that pay monthly? So that, honestly, Roxanne, you can only do that in the moment. So right now, your lives and your videos for members have to be posted right then and there. There is no way to schedule them, unfortunately, like live. So stinks. When you put up the video Adventures with Roxanne, you set it to members only. Yeah, at first you set it to unlisted, and then you'll go in and then you'll set it to public, to members only. So yeah, it's annoying. It's one of those things that I'm sure that will be fixed up soon. He paints an illusion for us. Yeah, I mean, that's all what it is, right? Thursday and Friday, right? It's coming into somewhere that's safe, kicking off the shoes, leaving the problems at the door, and coming in for an hour. And, whether you drink or you don't, you're going to have fun and you're going to be entertained, right? So that is the illusion. Well, that is the real. The illusion is everything else. Captain Controversy, right? I'm Scott, right? I don't know who Captain Controversy is, right? Captain Controversy is a character that I play for you guys on the internet, right? And with you guys on the internet on Thursdays and Fridays. So yeah, that part is the illusion, but the real feeling of the Sea Wave Lounge when I paint that's not an illusion. That's real. I like your mic in the ocean, Ron.
You can hear the fish. Look, my hand disappears.
Bloop. Thank you, Danny D. You are one of the hardest working on here, Scott. You're everywhere. We appreciate you for all your hard work. Well, you are right behind me. You are everywhere too, Danny D. Thank you very much for those kind words. I appreciate you. Michelle B, the ship wanderer, is here. Hello, Michelle B. Welcome in. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you. I've used TubeBuddy before, but switched computers, so I haven't used since. Oh, you should definitely give vidIQ a look, because I think, in my opinion, it's worth it. Okay, so I think I am down to the bottom, and I think if anybody doesn't have any other comments, questions, concerns, or anything else for Ron or myself, I will let everybody go out into the wild in about 9 minutes or 8 minutes. I have a good friend, Antoinette at Fun, who is many of your guys' friends. She will be on live with Wing It Wednesday, I believe she calls it, with her and Angelo. Angelo will always make a pop in. No, no, don't go. I have to go drink with Tanya soon, so I gotta go. I gotta go wee wee and prepare myself. I told her I'm not drinking the worm tonight, so. But yeah, we're gonna do some spirit scrutiny, so I can't wait. But yeah, no, I mean, if you. We will continue again next Wednesday. Again, if Ron wants to join me, he can.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, we will pull up another content creator because, again, getting different perspectives and different angles is always good for you guys because the way that we grow is we grow together, bouncing off each other's ideas every single day. I think Ron, I've talked to, I think, a week straight. Liz, I talk to every single day. Danny, I talk to every day. And there's many content creators that I talk to every day. And again, all of that makes you a better content creator, whether you realize it or not, right? Because 7 brains are better than 1, always better than 1, right? And there are a lot of times that I get told, hey, that's not a good idea. And hey, sometimes it's not a good idea. Sometimes it just sounds good up here, and then it comes out here, and it's like, oh, that was caca. That was caca.
That was caca.
That was caca. But I will also have some videos coming out shortly. I have the Guy's Burger, the Celebration Burger video coming out, and then I also have the Grand Turk video where the Match Game crew went to Grand Turk. That was fun. And what was that other one that we went to and I ate the pigskin, Liz? Where was that? Amber Cove? Amber Cove. I think I got Amber Cove. And then I got a fun short that was provided from me from Carnival Cruise Addict. So I got some videos coming down the pipeline. Thirsty Thursday will be with Randy and I. We will do some airport code trivia. I'm interested to see if you guys know your airport codes or you don't know your airport codes. So that will be fun. And then Friday we have Vicky and her lovely husband Jorge for the match game with the weekly stars of the match game. So Ron, what do you got coming up? What's on the horizon? I was actually watching one of your Helen videos before our live, believe it or not.
Yeah, so we dropped that today. Really cool. It was really cool to go in there. If you cook at all, if you do anything, if you're ever around one of them, stop in there because that was a lot of fun. We've got our monthly live coming up in 2 weeks, week and a half. We're trying to get content out once a week. Shorts are really fun. Daniel helps me with those. And, we bounce ideas off of each other, just like you and I did, Scott.
Yep.
And so his perspective is an 18-year-old male. Well, my perspective is a 12-year-old mind. So, what I find humorous, he says, Dad, that's not right. I'm like, okay, fine. And love her to death, but Darlene has to put up with both of us.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm going to keep learning, Scott. I got you on speed dial, kind of, sort of.
Always.
As soon as I think about them, I shoot them to you. You get back to me when you can. And I think afterwards, oh, crap, it's 9 o'clock where he is. It's 5 o'clock where I am. How does that work and all that? So I really appreciate it. I know Liz has helped a lot too. So thank y'all very much. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And if you want me back next week, I'll be here.
Absolutely. I love it. And again, it's one of the best things for me. I can't speak for everybody, but for me, to see the content creators finally break out of their shell and start to go live and start to post some content right after and being able to put a face to the name, yourself, Vicky, right, are just some Zach from Culker Culture, right? You're starting to see some of these people that were kind of waiting and just supporting, right, saying, oh, I'll never go live, nobody wants to hear me, no one wants to know my story, nobody wants to hear about my angle of cruising. You're wrong. They do. They want to hear it. And now we're starting to see them come out of their shell a little bit more and do their weekly and monthly lives. And it puts a smile on my face from ear to ear. So I love seeing it. And, and anytime I can be, I will be the first one in your live. So
I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you again for this. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Jen Cohen says, one big happy family. That's right, 110%. You drinking the worm is not a great idea. Yeah, it's definitely not. It was a great information. Thanks for sharing. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Ron is on the panel. That's right, he is. Thank you, Travel Cake Trips. That birthday party was very, very cool. I actually often go back and watch pieces and parts of that. That was a very special birthday party this year. I'm really glad I did it. I almost did it, but I'm really glad I did, and I'm so glad that so many of you guys showed up. Kimberly Lovell says, "Thank you, Ron and Scott. Love this. Create to inspire." Yeah, thank you, Kimberly. That was my catchy little title for this entire series, Create to Inspire. And that's really what we're doing here, creating to inspire those who want to go out and go live, and those who don't and just want to continue to support. So looking forward to the match game and Vicky on Friday. Yes, I am too. I can't wait. Apparently Jorge is very competitive, so this is going to be good. And yeah, bring your sausages. So long, Scrow's Nest. We'll see you tomorrow. Yes, I will definitely see you tomorrow. Travel with Josie Ann is here. YouTube is a great sport. Yes, it is. And hello and a happy Wednesday to you. Travels with Josie Ann. Awesome show. Thank you very much. Awesome stream as always. I appreciate you. It was a great birthday. Love all the love. Best community ever. How competitive is he? They're just gonna have to show up on Friday. All right. So all of you, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Ron, what day and time is your live?
Right now, we're currently going live at 6 or 7 on the last day of the month. Crap. That we may change that, but right now I can never remember the time. So it'll be the last day of the month for right now.
The last day of the month.
Last Monday of the month. Okay. Thus the name Monthly Monday Mix-Up. Yep.
I love it. And Mrs. Danny Dizzle put up 2 new shorts on her channel, so we got to go over and show some support. So we love it. All right, we are going to get out of here. I'm going to play a match game outro, and peace and love, everyone. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining us, and thank you, Ron, for joining me. Now I got to go get drunk with Tanya. All right, bye, guys. Love you. See you guys. Don't forget, Ron left that quick. Don't forget, we're going over to Antoinette Funds, and it's going to dump you over there. So let's go. Bye. Tell her CC raid, content creator raid, Scott raid, Scott and Ron raid, whatever you want to do. All right. Bye, guys.